Let me tell you about some really, really important things that I have noticed in my last 18 years of existence on this planet. I know I don't look 18. I don't know why I don't look. Don't you gotta trust me. You gotta trust me that I am 18. Anyways, the first thing, bro. Nobody gives a shit what you do. Nobody is paying enough attention to your life to be caring about your every single move. So if you're scared of being judged by people for doing what the fuck you want to do, don't be, bro. Don't be. Literally, nobody gives a shit. You get what I mean? They're already too occupied with their own lives because everybody has their own lives. And I think there's this feeling called sonder. I'll put a definition up on the screen, right? But it's basically when you realize that everyone else's life is just as complex as yours is. So they're already like mesmerized. They're already like very, very invested into their own lives to give a shit about you. And if they do like poke fun at you or whatever, who cares, bro? Who the fuck cares? If these are your friends that are like making fun of you for doing whatever the fuck you want to do, they're not compatible with you. And if it's some stranger, bro, man, fuck them. If it's some stranger, who cares? Like, you're not gonna see these people after high school if you are a young person. And I assume you are because you're trying to learn from me who has experienced some bullshit like this, right? So if you are somebody in high school, then half of the people that are hating on you now, you're never going to see them again after you graduate. So I hope that comforts you in some way. I don't know, but like, you get what I mean? If it's a stranger that's like talking shit to you, who the fuck cares? It's some random guy. It's not even somebody you value. It's not somebody you respect. It's not even someone that you have in your inner circle. So it doesn't matter. And if the people in your inner circle are genuinely talking shit to you, and it's not on like some weird trolling shit, then they're not compatible for you. Cut them out immediately. Have the self-respect to cut out the people that don't support your decisions. Unless you're making some stupid decisions and they're trying to warn you about it, that's different, right? Like, if they're genuinely worried about you, don't cut them out. Those are like the people that are looking out for you if you are doing some stupid shit. But if you are doing something that is not detrimental to anybody else and it actually has a positive effect on the world and on yourself, and they're trying to stop you from that, bro, fuck them. They're not supposed to be in your life. Fuck them all. Anyways, another thing, bro. If you are in high school right now, most of the people that you know in high school, like the friendships, the relationships, you're never gonna see them again after you graduate. You're never gonna see them again. You're never gonna fucking see them again, bro. And obviously, you can find some people in high school that will be good friends with you for the rest of your life, like some really, really good friends, right? But that's really rare. Like 99% of them, like the motherfuckers you know in high school, like your friends or whatever, you're never gonna see them after you graduate. 99% of your friendships, they're not gonna last after high school. And if you do find one that does last, bro, you're very, very lucky. And I think you should cherish that until, like, you should cherish that until your very last breath. Because if they really stick with you throughout your whole life, that's like a couple of decades, bro. That's a really good friend right there. And if you like really maintain a good, positive like connection with them, that's a brother or sister for life. You get what I mean? That's really good. But most of them, you're not gonna have a lifelong relationship with them or like a friendship with them. You get what I mean? It's just not gonna happen. And I want you to be ready for that. And I know it sounds heartbreaking right now, but by the time you're graduating, you probably won't even give a shit. You probably have a different circle of people. Because I had friends in year 7 that I was like really, really close with, and I don't even speak with them anymore. And maybe that's because I'm not very like good at maintaining friendships, but I don't know. I feel like most of the friendships that you do have in high school, they're not gonna last. I do have friends that I know for like decades though, like not decades, but like a decade. You get what I mean? I haven't been alive for 2 decades. You get what I mean, bro? But yeah, I do have from some friends that I have been friends with for a very, very long time, and I think that just means that I was more compatible with them than the people I knew in year 7. You got what I mean, bro? So most of the friendships you have in high school, don't be heartbroken if they don't like pan out for the rest of your life, because that's very, very unlikely to happen. So I just want you to be ready for that. But yeah, like I said earlier, by the time you're graduating, you'll probably have a new circle of friends that you're more compatible with. You get what I mean? Like, you'll have a new circle of friends. You know what I mean, bro? So you probably won't even give a shit about the people back in grade 7 or grade 8 or whatever, the friendship that didn't like work out. You know what I mean? Like, if you had a falling out with some random motherfucker, bro, like, you probably won't even give a shit because you have a new circle of friends that you actually enjoy being around. You get what I mean, bro? So yeah, that's all I have. That's all I've noticed. Or I've noticed a lot more things, but like, these are the most important things that I think you should know I don't know. I just think you should know them. All right, bro. I just think you should know them so you don't stress too much about bullshit. You know what I mean?